Hello and welcome to yet another Zombie Survivors. Kind of moving on from where we were last Friday with a pretty much a similar game, but one with its own identity. Let's jump straight into it. Here we have a selection of characters, kind of similar to how it was before, but this time each one is distinct. You have a selection of 7 so far. I haven't unlocked the last one yet. This one I haven't actually seen since I last played. Well, I played one game since it before recording this, just to refresh myself. But yeah, you got up to 7 characters now. Each one has its own type of weapon. So, for example, the SWAT dude starts with a deagle with a sight, and they also have a leader perk. For example, this one increases weapon cooldown reduction by a fifth. You can also pick up to 2 other characters, and they will also have the same perk, but just a weaker, like a follower perk. But you know, let's jump straight into it, and let's kill some zombies, right? This is our arena. There is an option, if you caught it in the bottom left, for manual aim and manual firing. I haven't switched those on. It used to not be even an option back when I last played, but it's nice to have that kind of thing. And so here we are killing zombies, and each zombie drops some XP. Pretty standard gameplay loop of episodes with yet another horde of zombies, and I do love this one actually. So, we have a selection. Helicopter strike. It's pretty cool, but I don't think it's that good. The turret, on the other hand, I'm a big fan of that. I think it's worth... Ooh! A red diamond that early. Let's keep upgrading the pistol, and you know what, let's get another turret. Oh, we got more, okay. And the pistol, the default weapon has... Well, actually, all the abilities have 4x, but for weapons, you can upgrade them further. Stronger, more powerful, faster firing. Not always. Just better overall. And here we have, you know what, let's get a helicopter strike. Or at the very least, it is pretty cool. More helicopters, more turrets, more grenades. You know what, let's get that explosion going. Let's get some explosives going. Oh. It's always a beautiful sight. More explosions? Yes, please. And here we have our first magnet. Unfortunately, quite an early appearance, so we didn't get much from it. And we have our first item drop. These are just a selection of various items that can help you. You can focus on weapons, you can focus on abilities, or you could just have various kind of things. I'm not really a fan of any of these. More rerolls, pretty nice. More crits. You know what, yeah. I fancy crits, but I usually always go for abilities like turrets. Especially good when you also have the engineer, because oh my god. And here we have our weapon upgrade, the SMIG. A little bit weaker, but does fire pretty fast. And of course, that is for now. It will also get even more upgrades. And here we have our first military training. And obviously, yes please. Some of the zombies, every once in a while, they will drop a yellow power-up, and that is a military training one. And if you pick up 4 of those, you can have another passive upgrade. green arrow points to an SOS signal, where we can rescue a squaddy. We can either liberate it and get a free level up and some cash, or get another squad mate. We have a choice of two. If you don't like any of these, you can just liberate them. But I reckon I'm gonna go for... Do I want the tank? Yeah, sure. The tank starts with the shotty. Now, money is used for meta progression, for passive bonuses that you can carry over from game to game. You gather enough money, as you can see in the top right, you get a training point. It's pretty simple, it's pretty nice. More grenades? Yes. Okay, and more SMIG upgrades. More damage, more fire rate. Beautiful. Now, it seemed like this game is pretty easy, and so far it is. The early game of the default mode, that's for sure, definitely, is pretty simple, but eventually it does ramp up, and if you're not careful, the enemies can do quite a lot of damage. And if you're clumsy, like me, and you have a tendency to run into enemies sometimes, it might be a little bit awkward. Let's give the tank a better shotty. Weapon damage, attack speed. Ooh, I do like these ones. And of course we have the Vampire Survivor item. Diary of the Boy Who Lived. Fortunately I have a nose, so I can't say it in the proper way. Now I do happen to know which is the third survivor that I will want. It is the Huntress, whose passive is an increased crit chance. There we go. I usually make a case to always have the Engineer because I do love his abilities. But, you know, trying something different is always fun. Actually, I do want to check the normal shotty speed. 90, 11, 1 and 1 3/4. I've forgotten all of that already. Because on paper, at least in the name, the next tier up for the shotty kind of feels like a downgrade. And here we have an assault rifle. Let's get that one. Yeah, it's the pump action shotty. It less damage, less projectile. I mean, it does reload faster, but it's not that much of an improvement at first. It's the next year always feels like kind of a bit of a downgrade, but thankfully it does ramp up. And here we have a red arrow. That means a big boy is there with a big axe. Quite slow and doesn't have that much survivability, so we can deal with it pretty easily. And these big boys only drop XP. They're not that important, but they're nice to kill because the red diamonds are plenty of experience. Sweet, more magnets. And yep, that is 50%. Pump action with a larger mag size. Ooh, yes. Ooh, this is pretty nice. Right, what's the reload speed on the shotty? Pretty fast. Honestly, with the amount of zombies you... Oh god, that was rapid. Spell this one. Kill the witch before she's able to summon her minions. Yeah, I think guns might be better than abilities. I'm just a sucker for them. More ricochets. Oh god, let's start off with the ricochets. Essentially a 10% DPS increase. Oh, I see a red, sorry, an orange or a yellow blob. Means there's a military training available. Better bows? Yeah, sure. Get those crits up. And yeah, those are some of the witch's minions. Flies. And that's the witch dealt with. She can go fly as well. Ow. Yeah, that was one hit and quite a lot of damage. Right, let's see. Oh, yes, please. More. What have we got here? More crit damage. Oh, yes. We are utterly mowing these zombies down. 10 minutes in, halfway, the horde evolves again for danger level 3. And we are doing solidly. These are all ability stuff, so I'm going to reroll. And look, oh, giant enemy crab. For weapon critical damage, and let's dance. Attack its weak point for massive damage. That is the plan. And here we have a charger, and it got absolutely mothered. I can't even show off the cool stuff the enemies do, the big boss enemies do. Oh, I say cool. It's even cooler to just utterly devastate them this fast. Rocket launcher! That is what I've been looking for. Those are some very strange firing rockets. I'd never even noticed that before. Very much drunk. Ooh, we could have some abilities. Nah, let's reroll and get... We could get to upgrade the bow again. It is pretty strong. The Huntress's bow is almost as strong as the rocket launcher. Which is... it's kind of amusing if you think about it. You know, it's a bow that fires an arrow that deals about as much damage as a goddamn rocket launcher. Right, what do we got here? Yeah, it's got the arrow rain. Where most stay dry, but some feel the pain. Well, it is an ability, and we are not buffing those in this run. We are buffing this rocket launcher. And the next type of bow is the multi-shot. Instantly deals half damage, but you do fire 3 of them. So it does sort of. You deal the same amount of damage pretty much per shot, except it's split. I suppose it's better for weaker mobs. And we do deal quite a lot of crit. And oh, that's the witch's summons. But the witch is dead. Ding dong. What have we got here? More weapon crits. It's not even a question. I can't even clumsily run into enemies, I'm just utterly devastating them so fast. More crits or more attack speed? Yeah, let's make each shot count even more. That arrow rain just rains over myself. It's kind of useless. But it, well, range 4. Oh, this one's nice. Both more arrows and the more powerful ones. "15 minutes Horde evolved to danger level 4. And so far, this one has been really good. Absolutely zero worries so far. Even the bosses just die before I even can manage to run into them on purpose. Which I don't do, usually. Just to make a point. Health regen. Definitely not even any base. We are invincible, famous last words. Oh, that's one boss dealt with. Freezing arrows. Rocket launcher. The magnet, and let's see what obviously right, what else have we got here? More explosives. Beautiful. Yeah, this has been one of the most effortless runs I've ever had. Oh, look at that. Oh, 1500 damage with a single attack. Lovely. Potato. Right, what? Sure. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't actually a very good idea. He immediately got charged. You know, that is fine. Kill a zombie by leveling up. I'm not even sure how I did that. Ooh. Yeah, it would be nice, but you know. We don't have a lot of time to enjoy that. Right, 10 seconds. Can we get another item? Probably not. Not gonna make it to that in time. And the quickest sunrise of all time. Great success! Alright, let's check out what's done the most damage. Oh, the ricochet doesn't really show the damage done, but I would love it if it did count that. Our abilities, they did approximately fuck all. Alright, let's see what the tank's done. Soul Blade drone. Whoa. Look at So the pump action shotties, nearly twice as good, but maybe we just didn't have compatible ability, not abilities, sorry, bonuses. Alright, let's see the Huntress. 3,701 damage in total. Let's check out the upgrades. What have we got? We have 4 tiers, and each one gets more and more expensive, of course. Right, which one do we want? More rerolls. More rerolls are pretty nice. More luck, just more drops and rarer military training. You know, I'm gonna go for more rerolls because those are always very nice to have. More movement speed, more range, pickup range. You know, solid stuff. But yeah, that was yet another Zombie Survivors. I'm definitely gonna come back to this one later. If you like this one, leave a like, a comment, perhaps even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.